People often buy more for us than they do for themselves.
It's amazing.
She's amazingly generous, yeah.
This one here, I'm sure has to dry.
There was a group of us in our church a few years ago thinking about how we could make more of an impact on the local community, how we could serve the local community. So 2 women started off, and one of the women had got in touch with the Trussell Trust. They run all the food banks, and so they started looking into whether we as a church could run a food bank. So basically you buy the franchise and that gets you in, so the Trussell Trust, you then kind of come under their umbrella, so they give you lots of support, all the artwork, all the kind of media stuff that you need, they help you with and they help you set it up. About a year into that process, one of them moved away, the other one was doing a PGCE and couldn't do it anymore, so they brought me in to bring it on. So it took about 6 months from that point to get it up and running, and then I ran it for about a year, doing maybe 2 days a week.
Been running since June 2007, and the aim of Food Bank is to feed people in crisis, families and individuals in the Lambeth area. I've been involved since it's opened, setting up the Wednesdays teams, and I do the administration.
So basically I say to them, hi, my name's Claire, I'm from Food Bank, and would you like to buy one thing off this list for people in need, people that are in a crisis, normally they say yes because they can actually see physically where their money's going, because a lot of these charities, the money that they give is siphoned off to somebody's salary or something, but at least that they know that the money's going to buy some tinned fruit or tinned veg or something like that.
I was told about this place through a friend via a community centre near where I live, and it's been amazing. I've been going through some hard times, paying my rent and the benefits, the changes that's happening, benefits and stuff like that, and like in between jobs, it's been very difficult to feed myself.
I've been working with the food bank for some time now, and I'm a manager here at Sainsbury's. We get really positive feedback from our customers every month. We look forward to supporting this.
Starting out, we had to find lots of voucher providers, so lots of partners to give out the vouchers for us. So a lot of it was just meeting people face to face, so all the children's centres, GPs, social services, stuff like that, and getting the word out that we were here.
Last week I had no food, I had to come down here. I showed them I was on the computer because I got an appointment with my doctor, but I couldn't get an appointment for a month with my doctor. Anytime I look for an appointment at Harley Clinic for my doctor, it's a month. Yeah, so I can't get my food voucher, so I came in, they were kind enough to give me a free voucher from the food bank itself.
People in the local area go to see local care professionals who will give them a voucher, they'll assess their need, and we will redeem this voucher for 3 days worth of food.
Morning sir, would you like to help Food Bank collecting food for people in crisis? I'm Kate. This is actually my first time volunteering at the Food Bank. We're just trying to collect food for local people who might need it, Done our sort of midday run of food back to the food bank centre. It's been good amount of food there, but at the moment we're collecting around about 1.1 tonnes of food a month,
and giving out around about 1.3, 1.5. As you can tell, the maths doesn't add up, so we need more food. We also need more volunteers to be involved in either driving the van, so coming and picking the food up, delivering it back at food bank, or volunteers at Sainsbury's who can help us collect food.
Ideally, love is to create a relationship with supermarkets so that they can give on a regular basis, that we can have such a relationship with supermarkets that we can find them as a constant source of food that we can give out to people in crisis. At the end of the day, these supermarkets exist in the local areas where poverty is rife, and if they could be part of helping their local community, we would love to assist them in that. Brilliant.
Basically, you smile at them and you wish them well and just hope and pray that they buy something off the list, and a lot of them do, and then they drop it off in that trolley over there.
I wouldn't have thought of finding myself in here, but coming here is a totally different thing now. And I think that today, in this day and age now, anyone out there, if they could get access to a food bank, they would, even if they're working, and say they're a minimum wage or they're just managing to get by, Yeah, I've heard people talk to me that, they could do extra help if they could get it. So.
The thing about London, there's like pockets of, they call them the hidden homeless, and there's loads of people around that fall on tough times, and suddenly they might lose their job, they might get made redundant, they might have a huge unexpected bill or illness and they can't work, and then suddenly they're having to choose between eating or heating or paying rent.
I've actually come into certain points where I've been over a fence at the back of Costco's down the road there and gone in their bins to get bread.
We can make it as easy as possible for supermarkets. We can turn up with volunteers who will take the food, who will weigh the food, who will take the food away with us. At the end of the day, we just need supermarkets to become available and make their food available to us. We can do the rest.
I think food banks pretty much doubled in terms of the number of people needing it and the number of vouchers that they're giving out.
Keep donating to the food banks because it helps people like me out. I don't know where I would be without the food bank.